We are 3 weeks from the start of the Winter Olympics. Beijing hoped this, the second pandemic Olympics, would be a chance to showcase its success over COVID, scrambling to identify and isolate cases of COVID-19. Recent outbreaks have some 20 million people under strict lockdowns, confined to their homes. Officials are conducting multiple rounds of mass testing and shuttling tens of thousands of residents to centralized quarantine. State media showing these makeshift encampments built within days. It is all eerily reminiscent to the start of the COVID crisis. But now, authorities know what they're looking for, and they're tracking those of us living here through our cell phones. To go into most places, you have to scan, and they can flag us should we come into contact with a confirmed case. China is proud of its zero COVID approach. That is, one case is one too many. In the months that followed the initial outbreak in Wuhan, it seemed to work, though brutal at times.
This strategy has indeed been effective, until very recently.
This latest surge is most concerning and perhaps embarrassing given its timing. We are 3 weeks from the start of the Winter Olympics. Beijing hoped this, the second pandemic Olympics, would be a chance to showcase its success over COVID. The Games are in part why the capital city is so heavily protected, a fortress with many restrictions to get in and out. At one point, the biggest concern was cases brought in by arriving athletes, Olympic personnel, and media from around the world. It's for that reason they have created a closed-off system, which will include the area that we're in right now. No physical contact between those coming in and those of us already here in Beijing. But the virus is now spreading outside the Olympic bubble. And images like these are surfacing on Chinese social media. People packing in to get tested in nearby Tianjin. Some quarantined residents complaining about food shortages. 2 hospitals in Xi'an were ordered shut for 3 months by municipal health authorities after hospital employees were accused of putting COVID protocols above basic health care. In one case, refusing to admit a man who later died of a heart attack. In another, a woman, 8 months pregnant, initially turned away because she did not have a valid COVID test. She later suffered a miscarriage.
Just ask any ordinary Chinese, ask about the necessity of that zero COVID strategy. I think the public support to that strategy remains very strong.
State media showing a far more orderly public response to the strict containment measures. Most here trusting the policies. In the 3 weeks until the start of the Winter Games, China might still prove effective in containing the virus, returning to a COVID-free country, at least officially. But for how long?